I can't marry you. My fiancé's words echoed in my head, peering down at the engagement ring she'd given back to me. I tried to pinpoint my emotions, a potent mixture of fury and shock. The ring mocked me where it lay in my palm. Serafina had hardly been able to stand my closeness when she'd uttered those words. I'd known Serafina for as long as I could remember. Long before I'd met her, her name had been whispered reverently among the boys and even the men in our circles. The regal ice princess's beauty featured in many fantasies. Like magpies drawn in by a shiny object, many wanted to possess her. When she'd been promised to me, at the age of 15, I'd reveled in the admiration and jealousy of my fellow made men. I'd won the sought-after prize and could call her mine. For years I'd counted the days to our wedding. Everything had seemed to be working in my favor. I had been about to become the youngest underboss of the outfit with the capo's niece, the ice princess, as my wife. I felt invincible. Many consider arrogance and pride a sin, and I was punished harshly for those qualities. Days before I was supposed to take over from my father as underboss, my little sister Emma was in a car accident. Now she was trapped in a wheelchair with no future ahead of her. The mafia world wasn't kind. Girls and women who had obvious flaws were cast aside and deemed unworthy, doomed to a life in the shadows, either as spinsters or stuck in a marriage with the first scum who accepted them. On the day of our wedding, Serafina was stolen from me, kidnapped by our cruelest enemy, the Camorra of Las Vegas. When their capos sent her back to us, she wasn't the same girl I'd known. She was lost to me, broken, and I couldn't fix her. My meticulously planned future was in shambles. I was left with a disabled, heartbroken sister and a dying father, left without a wife. I closed my eyes after ending the call with my father. He insisted that we needed to demand a bond with Cavallaro's family. He wanted the connection to the capo, and though I agreed, moving on from Serafina so soon after losing her cut me like an acid blade. Life had to go on, though, and I had to appear strong. I was young. Many expected me to fail at the task of ruling over Indianapolis. They were waiting for that moment, for my fall from grace. I curled my fingers into a fist around the ring and went in search of my capo and Serafina's father. 10 minutes later, Serafina's father, Pietro Mione, her brother Samuel, and our capo Dante Cavallaro met with me in the office of the Mione mansion to settle the matter of the broken wedding bond. The matter would cause a riptide of rumors regardless of what we decided today. It was too late for damage control. I released a sigh. My father insists that I marry someone from your family, I said emotionlessly, even as my insides burned with rage and guilt. A bond between our families is necessary, especially at this time. Pietro sighed and slumped in his chair. Samuel shook his head and glared at me. Serafina won't marry. She needs time to heal. I'd have given her the time she needed like I'd told her, but she didn't want to marry me anymore. There are other options, Dante drawled. The rage that burned inside me spilled free. What options? I won't accept the daughter of any other underboss. My city is important. I won't settle for less than was promised.